Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to Blueprints. We join back with my live stream already in progress.
Bookstore. I have no rerolls, right? I have to do the stupid freaking rotunda if I want to reach other places, because this is dead end. This is a super dead end. I haven't been in the study in a while. How am I doing on time? Am I doing bad on time? I'm doing kind of bad on time. Part of me wants to go to the study to save the gems. But I think I'm going to go to the rotunda out of because that's another room I haven't spent a lot of time in. I don't know what to do. There's something I think important in the study that I remember saying I have to go back to the study to see something. I'm going to go to the study. It's giving me a power, because the study ticked me off. One, it does have a safe. I have dates upon dates upon dates to try on this safe. So we'll do that in a second. There's a queen in here. That's kind of huge. This is the thing about... Yeah. This is just... Oh, there's the magnifying glass I wanted. So that's a good thing. That's one thing that we can manage to do, is look at the book with the magnifying glass, which I think is going to be important. Here's more books. More books. I don't know why I can spin the globe, other than it kind of shows that the Earth is weird. Yeah, but it just gives this away. But there was part of me that thought, what? Is this wrong? And this is where I'd sit if I was white. Interesting. There's part of me that was like, maybe in the study I need to check because of what I saw in the drafting room. Because I think the model in the drafting room is of the study because of the chalkboard. Chalk. Unused pairings. Hold on. Is this a word? There's a list of unused pairings in here. And we know how this works. So we take the letter that's missing from everything, and we get G, T, sting, right? Yeah. D, this is not looking good. Maybe this is in a bad order, maybe. And R. Please let this be a vowel for this to make sense. An N, no. So these are just letters. G, T, D, R, N. That's not. That doesn't lead to anything. Okay. That made me a little cranky. Let's look at some dates, okay? So 1, 2, 1, 3 is what we got out of the closet, or the wine cellar, excuse me. Is there anything in here that implies a date? By Thursday, which is the date it all starts, because this... Do I have the information of what day it is somewhere? I do in the library, honestly. The library, because that's the day I checked it out, which is today, and then I can... Because I forget what day this starts. Do I have that? I have the day that the dates that people go missing. I have those dates that the jewels were stolen. the newspaper, the parlor letter. Gardner starts his log. I want the date that this started. The will is created on March 18th. The will is altered on October 7th. It's scribbled everywhere. It goes quiet. I don't have the date that... Like, what's day 1? That I don't have. That I don't have. I have a bunch of dates, but none related to like this safe. Like, I don't know, it could be 0702. That's a date I have written down for some reason. Nope. Okay. This is the only date that we have. We'll pull this off by Thursday, which is the date that I'm coming. And it's in this room, so that's like... So today's day 23. I'm wasting steps doing this, I know, but we have to do this. Okay. So right today, we're going to do math. Guys, get ready for math. Today, I believe, is 11/29. And that's day 23. So 11... 6. I'd say 11:06, 11:05, or 11:04, because I don't know if the date that I originally asked for it or if that's today's date. This is also in 1979 that this is originally published, which is interesting. Also, we want to go through this with the old magnifying glass. What, did that just blink? What the hell happened there? Whoa! It's blunking. Weird. There's the crown. We can get kind of letters. Yes, we must. That's interesting. We can kind of get a few letters out of this. The first king. That's pretty clear. Castle. Let's get some flags on it. Okay. People holding bowls like the shrine. I think we can find out what that was, because that's the mountain. I actually think I have that note. It was a heart. I think that's a heart. Look at this squiggle. Looking. The Morning Bay. Or do they mean like morning? I know it's spelled differently, but... possibly read this? No. All right. That does nothing. Okay, we're actually going to waste more steps coming back in here. Clear. Is it 11:04? Enter. Clear. 11:05. Clear. Enter. Clear. 11:06. Enter. Clear. All right. I don't know. I came in here because I thought there was something that I needed to know about this room, and now I'm wrong. That cost me a bunch of steps. All right, so this is my only way to go. This might be a short run if I don't get anything good out of this. Hey, the sweet orange. Got me one of those sweet oranges. All right, 19. 4 squared is 16. 3 squared is 9. Divided by 9 is 1. 4 squared is 16. Minus 1 is 15. Divided by 3 is 5. All right. Needed them keys. Beer bottle. Sus. Just sus on everything now. It's not worth it to do the boiler room here. It's just not. I'm going to do a workshop and move forward. I'd like to get to a spot where like a multi... hey, a battery pack. A multi-doored room would be helpful, is my kind of idea there. I don't have anything else, right? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Thank you. Do I have the power to... Oh, I can redraw with the power of gems, which I forgot about. I'm not going to do that now, but like that'll help us later. I'm going to do the observatory. Nothing else. I'll get a star. I have 20 stars. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. No idea what the hell that means. If I could just get to the edges, that would be great. Are those the flowers that have freaking gems in them, maybe? How's this hallway set up? Not the way I want it to be. We'll do the funeral parlor. It's going to only have 1 gem in it. And I think I'm going to open it immediately because there's not going to be a lot of backtracking today. Hallway doesn't do a whole lot for me. This at least gives me a gem. And a red room for later in the event I get another one. So, and I get to play a fun game. Take a look at today's game. The empty boxes are both true. That would mean that this is true and that the lie has the gems. The gems are in the black box. So if these are both true, empty boxes are both true. That would mean this has to be false. This is not an empty box. That means it's full. Which, these both being true means that this would have to be false. There's a whole problem. This is not an empty box. So, the gems are in the black box. this is not an empty box, then this would be the lie. The two empty boxes are both the empty boxes are both true. Now, this is true, and this is true. And that is false. That meets the criteria. That's false. That's false. Yeah, I think they have to be in the black box. Nice. Continuing. I have a few ducats, but I'm going to get the den because I need multiple exits. That's an easy decision. I get a free gem out of this. I'm just double checking for there's a chest. I have a key. Let's draft these first, and then maybe we'll see. Because, we'll see what we get. Secret passage could be good. Billiard room could be good. Spare bedroom. There's part of me that's thinking spare bedroom just so I can get to some freaking green rooms. I will go with the spare bedroom. It's got steps on it. Okay. What we got this way? Hallway. Hallway's going to do the thing we need more than anything. So we're going with the hallway. I am going to open this, though. I don't have a sledgehammer, but that's fine. I shouldn't have done that, but... Alright, I ended up breaking even. But, I knew I'd have to backtrack through this room, so I could have waited. But we're going to go this way. Get ourselves some steps, because we know that that's there. We'll go this. And use a key. I think we'll do the chapel and then we'll come back here. Yes. I don't want to lose my money right now. I can't see if there's money sitting there at the moment, so I'm going to run back this way. Nook gives me the way that I want to go. So we'll go with the Nook. Thank you. I'm about to get another key because I'll probably take the Nook route. So we'll do that. East hallway? Yeah, I will gladly do the east hallway. Thank you for the key. I only have one. There's a box that I will probably have to backtrack, so I'm not going to open that right now. Patio makes the most sense, because I could do a redraw. I have 7 gems. We'll do 1 redraw. Pool. Pool's interesting. Leads me down more. I think the pool's the way to go. I don't necessarily need the pump room right now, but yeah, I think I want this. There's things I can do with the pump room. Look, the pool's full. And there's a banana in here. My pool banana. Hey, it's the pump room I was talking about. I'm losing out on one room. I'm also losing out on a place that could be a green room. I think I'll redraw once. I don't want to go down lower than 4 gems, though, so... Do I just do this? think I just do this because there's a great chance that the next thing I draw will be the conservatory. Yeah, freaking gem. This is great. This shouldn't be locked. No conservatory today. Do I want the how much money do I have? I have $7, so I can buy something, and that thing could be a sledgehammer. So I will draw the store. I was hoping this would change, that my sale dates would be different. Hey, there's that sledgehammer I wanted. I can't freaking afford it, though. Son of a bitch. Do I wait? Do I wait? Do I wait and come back here and get the sledgehammer? Or do I buy a gem now? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and try to get the sledgehammer in a second. Frustration. Veranda. Veranda seems like a great thing to have today. So we're gonna go with the veranda. Because I want. What are these special flowers about? Are they okay? So they're going to be gem machines, basically. All right. Hey, that's a big deal. Because this will help me find $1. Assumably, eventually. More exits, right? Like, the boiler room sounds like a really good idea. Just do boiler room things. Let's do boiler room things. Like, I gotta remember what the goals are, you know? Come up. I might have to rearrange the power for this to work. Yeah, this doesn't work currently. Okay. Let's make it work again. That's got to all happen, and then I think this has to happen. Yeah, so that goes up, and then this is dead, right? Yeah, so I can't do that, but I can run around, because I think this way sets up the bridge. Now the bridge is gone, too. This has no power going to it now, because I shut that off. So that's not the way this is going to go. It's going to go like this or something. Bridge. Yeah, there goes the bridge, and it's going up. There we go. All right, so we can do this now. We'll send the power out this door, and we'll see if maybe something good will happen. Is there another... Heading that way. Let's see if we could do something. I don't have enough money to do the laundry room thing I want to do, but we'll see. Use my last freaking key. Yeah, we'll do security. Security is the best thing for this right now. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. That's bad. My friend said sometimes there's a key card sitting right here. I've never seen it in my life. Enter. Okay, let's do this. There's a coin somewhere. There's $1, so I can get that freaking At the low. Confirm setting. Change offline mode. Change it all unlocked. Alright, confirm. Alright, we're out of here. Only have one gem. Oh, there's the dollar I wanted. Yay! Go get that sledgehammer now if I want. Drawing room makes the most sense, I think. That gives me the most options. Because it gives me a free redraw. Especially since now that I'm out of gems. Alright, before I get too far away, let's burn a bunch of steps going to buy a sledgehammer. I ran through the pool. I don't think I got any penalty. But that's a thing I'd been avoiding, but science is important. Sledgehammer, please. Thank you. And then we're going to go back the way we came. We have no money now, so I'm actually going to go through the chapel way. Trunks in here. Didn't. All right, yes. We have some money now, but what I should have done is left the money there. No money today. We're going this way. They're all dead ends, and I can't. Well, I can either redraw, or this is the only thing that's helpful. I think I do the nursery. Nursery usually doesn't have anything that I want. I ran in here. I got a gem. Okay. This was worth it. It was worth the dollar I'm going to lose when I walk back into the chapel. Okay. Knock some blocks over. Cars. Just trying to recontextualize some stuff, you know? Street lamp. Hey, I can see out the window. Yay. I think we go with this. I have 3 gems in it. So yeah, money's not important. I don't want to burn a gem. Yeah, we do this. Let's burn this. One of the other statements is false. So this is the only way that this is false is if they're both true, or they're both false, I guess. One of the other boxes contains gems. That's basically saying I'm empty. If you replace the word one in the other 2 statements with both, they would both be false. Both of the other boxes contains gems. So that would make that false because that's impossible. One of the other. Okay, right. Both of the other statements are false. Be false. I'm straight baffled, gang. I'm gonna have to end early though. Yeah. Hello. I'm gonna close out my stream. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I should probably try to solve this first, and then we'll go. I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to do before I fully wrap up today. I learned some stuff today. I wish I could have gotten a bit further, but if this is true, I feel like this has to be false. Both of the other statements are false. Because that one of them has to be true. I mean, this is true. I think this is true. Then I think this is false. If this is true, then this is false. And this is true. So this being false, that means that they're in there. Pretty freaking smart. I'm pretty freaking smart. SMRT, I'm pretty freaking smart. Just see if anything of note comes up. Just doing like a speed run real quick to see if there's anything that's locked. I think I'm already screwed. Because I'm basically out of keys, so we'll see if anything can come of this. That crushes everything. I have gems. I'll do this. Just see what it is. Hey! There's a shovel. Oh, see, now I'm going to get keys and stuff, but I have to go. I just want to dig just to see if there's any different types of flowers if you dig because of the thing. That didn't happen, so nothing is proven. Yes, that did not give me any information that I wanted just then. Ooh, sauna. Perfect. I'm going to end my day in the sauna because this is going to give me bonuses for later. I think I gained a step walking in here. I'll have to check the tape, but I think I did. All right, I'm going to end the day in the sauna. I'm going to pass out on these rocks. Call it a day. All right. This is the Architect's Jigsaw House. 5 drafting rooms, 3 puzzly rooms. And a crane? I don't think there was a crane. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me for another edition of Blueprints. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe right here to Plus2 Comedy Gaming. I'll see you all next time. Boop!